Hi, guys. This is Jocelyn Drake. Welcome back. We are in day eight. Day eight. Thank you for going on this journey with me. It has been wonderful for me because I'm also going on the journey along with you every day, asking the question. But I have the book. And so not only do I ask myself the first question, I ask myself all of the questions. I'm going through it again so that I'm ready for 2021. Today, in the chapter 8, it is the old has passed away. We've been working through some things, and we realize that what we used to be, trying to come out of that. And so the old has passed away. And I just want to read a little bit out of it. And it says, when you begin to awaken, and that's what we're doing, we're awakening, we're awakening these sleeping giants to the possibilities and the opportunities of life. It says, your soul is restored. And that's what this is all about, a restored soul. Your soul is freed. You come to yourself. It reminds me of this, for those who are Christians and read the Bible, there's a passage that talks about the prodigal son. He was a son that had asked of his father for his inheritance before time, and he went and he spent it. He spent every single penny. He had a ball. He spent it on whatever he wanted to. But after that, he found himself in such a low place that he was in the pig pen. And he came, the Bible says that he came to himself and he thought, now listen, if there are servants in my father's house that's living better than me, so I can go back to my father's house. And so when we begin to awaken to ourselves, we realize like this situation, this stuff that I'm in, no, I cannot tolerate it. And so it goes on to say that your current position, abilities, and perspective will change. And what you have tolerated, hear this, what you have tolerated in the past, you will no longer be able to tolerate. Why? Because that person that tolerated it is no longer there. You've been stretched to capacity. You can't go back. And so, what you used to do and what made you feel comfortable and what you were used to allowing people to say, you were doing yourself, you just don't feel like doing it anymore. It doesn't work for you anymore. It's not welcomed in your life because there's some things that have shifted on the inside of you. You have changed. You are evolving. You're a better version. What you used to like, you don't like no more because the old has passed away and there's a new person arising. There is a new person arising within you. And I'm excited about it, because the versions of us never stop. We just continue to grow. A person that doesn't grow is actually dying. So we want to be the type of people ever learning, ever growing, just continuing day in, day out to grow from the next level to the next level and to the next level. Have you ever seen people in your life at one point they had everything, like they had the newest car, the newest home, they had all the new gadgets, life was extremely good for them. And you can go back to that person and to that community 10, 20 years later, and you will see that house that we used to all think was so amazing and that car that was just so wonderful. Now all of it is dilapidated. It's like, what happened? You know what happened? They got comfortable. They got stuck. They got comfortable with life and thought, this is it. I can't get no better than this. And so they stopped growing. And I don't want you to be in that position. And maybe you're there today. But just like you made the decision that I have arrived, you can make the decision that I haven't arrived, that I will be a forever learner, always seeking to be a better person, always seeking to be a better me, always seeking to be a better version of myself. And that requires work and it requires intentionality. And so, our question on today is, where do you feel you compromised yourself? That's powerful. That's powerful. And it is hard. It is a very hard question to answer because you got to be truthful with yourself. Like, where did I compromise myself? Where did I let my value system go down to? Who did I connect myself with that I felt like I just had to have that person in my life, that I cowered in my being, that I did some things I knew was not my standard, that I settled for some things, I lied about some things, I cheated, I did all of these things so I could have this or have that, or be in this clique, or be in this association, or be in this circle, to have this influence. Where is that first place? It says, where do you feel you compromise yourself? Take out your pen, take out your notebook, get your paper, and be honest with yourself and think about where are the places in your life that you have compromised. And when you begin to identify those places and be honest and be truthful, like some of us is compromised for simply just for money. You may have been needing it for whatever reason, and in order to get it, a person required you to do something that you didn't want to do to devalue yourselves, to compromise your value system. And if that is you, you can say and be truthful with yourself, but that doesn't have to continue to be your story. Isn't that great news? It does not have to continue to be your story, because once you can deal with it and be truthful with yourself, then you open up yourself to new possibilities, to new opportunities, to creativity, where you don't have to worry about depending on no one but yourself. You rise and you tap into something on the inside of you that causes you to begin to birth the things that is needed and necessary for you to take care of yourself, you to take care of your family, and to do it with integrity. I'm excited about this particular question. It is a hard question for all of us to answer, but if we will take and be honest and be transparent about what we have done and the decisions we have made, we can move forward. Listen, I will see you in the next video. Have an awesome day.